Yoga for healing. What's up? What's up? I be going up to my cats doing that. I be like getting down to the floor. What's up? What you up to today? Oh, trust me, cats have personalities. And they communicate if you pay attention. They love me dearly. They really do. They even have some behaviors like dogs. I am not joking. Like they'll sit in front of the bedroom doors at night when we're asleep. You go in the bathroom, take a shower, or whatever you're going to do in there. You come out, you have to watch your step because they may be laying right in front of the door. Cats that follow you around the house. I'm serious. I've had other cats before, but these cats are definitely different. Heartbreak falling sideways. I miss you in reverse. So, right off the bat, I'm picking up that there's someone that is from the past that you're not heartbroken on and you're not missing. Hate in reverse. Oh, Masonic Lodge, family, order, large organization are those that have taken oaths. We'll narrow it down to that. Those that have taken oaths. Oaths to something. Oh, we have city. Oaths to something other than the Creator. An oath to whatever. We'll find out. Maybe I'll stop there. No willpower. Someone that is not using willpower, that you don't miss, that you're not brokenhearted over, you don't have any hate, someone you never took an oath to. And then we have city. Interesting. Whatever it is with this city, they have no willpower. Or maybe they have no power. They have no will and they have no power, is what I'm hearing. King of Swords at the bottom. The Emperor, and the Artist. It may be an Emperor energy that's the creator of their own story, aware of themselves, that hold no hate, their heart is light. They're not a part of any organization. They may be someone that lives in the city. Someone that has a connection with spirit. Someone that goes deep in their knowledge and awareness. Five of Pentacles. Someone that may be losing everything. Someone that may be out in the cold right now. Or maybe someone that others left or wanted to leave in the Five of Pentacles. Well, at the bottom of the deck. Heart sideways. What is it that we need to know? Be aware of. Sideways. Five of Cups. You're not crying over spilt milk. You're not suffering any loss. Your heart is light. You have your wishes coming true. You're content. A loner. Someone that's conservative with their energy. The give and the take of it. I don't miss you. I miss you in reverse. What is it we need to know? Page of Cups. Let's look at this one. Carefree, kind, but this is someone I'm thinking that had their cup extended for you to pour into. And you're done emptying your cups out into those that would leave you brokenhearted. This is something you learned. This is a lesson or something you may be going through. Portal. This is a feminine on the deck, on the card. Divine feminine are portals, if you didn't know. The portal that we all come through to get here. That black hole. Curiosity. Inner child. You are a portal. Emotionally mature, insightful, creative. You're not one that goes with the flow of everyone else. You're carefree. Do you see how her shawl, she's just got loosely just flapped on over her? But she's being creative because she has this fish in a cup, but she's thankful, being creative about it, trying to see it from a different angle, gain a different perspective of what she can do with that fish on her forward movement, on her journey. What could she do to alchemize or transmute this energy that she holds in her hand? She doesn't hold any hate. She's someone that's curious, or he. On the other hand, if this is someone that you don't miss, there may have been someone that gave you a fishy offer. Someone you're protecting your heart from that you may have given chances before. That duality, both sides of the coin, two paths. This person, though, is one that's carefree. They don't hold hate. What do we need to know about hate in reverse? Okay. This is someone that you're guarding your heart from, that has broken it before, that you've given chances to, that you don't miss. But they're coming in with another offer. They know that you don't hate them, but they're carrying some burdens, and they don't hate anything about you. They don't want this cycle to come to an end. But in hindsight, retrospect, however, there may be some things that they actually do hate about you. Because why are they coming to you with burdens or wanting to burden you? Why? Ask yourselves if you resonate with this energy. This is someone you're not obligated to. You're not obliged in any type of way. Oaths in reverse. Damn, this is somebody that broke an oath. This is someone that broke an oath. that's carrying burdens that's coming towards you. Beware, because if they broke an oath with some kind of gang, organization, or whatever it is that they lied to, that they've hidden things from, and they're carrying burdens, this is why they're coming back to you, to try to not have this cycle end so that you could pour into their cup with their fishy offer. Who is this energy coming in with the burdens that you have no feelings about? Somebody that's working with the group that broke an oath. Somebody that's not trying to see this cycle come to an end because they know what their payout is, and it's not going to be pretty. They know that this whole group is coming for them. Do not open your door for this energy. Do not answer your phone for this energy. I don't give a fuck who it is. Just like a vampire, they must ask for permission. Don't think you're, oh yeah, I want to do this. Yeah, I'm going to face them. You're being guided to avoid, because this is what they're bringing. This is not a time to play with the prey, because they're prey for someone. This group is coming for them, and they're carrying some burdens. 3 of Wands. They need to partner up with you to make and draw more illusions. They may want to blame you for something. Shift the weight. Because remember, they broke something big. They lied about something huge that's going to bring an ending to their whole world. What are they trying to look forward to with this group? What are they trying to look forward to? Knight of Swords energy. To come rushing in, to be forceful, to get the rewards that they want. So they're coming with a force, a vengeance. Imagine the King of Swords, or Knight of Swords, I should say. This is not a king, it's the Knight card. Imagine this Knight of Swords energy in reverse. This is someone that's off their rocker. They are not in control of themselves. They are in a self-built illusion. No self-control. I'll shift this back this way. Unreliable, disorganized, and I also add disoriented, because they're confused. Their vision is very blurred. They have the sword in front of their head. They're hanging upside down, and their helmet is slipping over their eyes. They're weak and trying to be impatient while holding up a sword, wanting to wield it. All because they want to come in and gain reward, but they're a liar. So what do we need to know about this Knight of Swords? But that would be in a North Node energy. They have no foundation, no stability. And that group thing, they're not celebrating. None of them. Nobody that connects with this energy will be celebrating. Let's dive in. 4 of Swords reverse. So we can make sure this is getting really in the mind and understood. 4 of Swords reverse. Resentment, stagnation, exhaustion, and frustration, all while riding a horse upside down and swinging a sword with their helmet covering their eyes. They're out of control. A Looney Tune at this point, like beyond, like it's not funny crazy. This group is in reverse. They're not celebrating. They're not friends anymore. This Knight of Swords energy, however they come in and portray themselves to be whatever energy it is, because they wear many masks. This group that was pouring into their cup, they poured into each other's cups because they all kept empty cups, basically. They go out and get a little drop here or there. And like, hey, I got a drop of this good stuff. Y'all come over here. Let's all share. And they thought if they lost that, because they could never build and pour into their own cup to bring enough temperance to themselves to be grounded for that stability, they had to work in a group to feel like they were celebrating, to feel like they were worthy. But this group was overindulging, always having the cups up in the air. This activity it stagnated them. And now they're disconnected. They're not working together anymore. Seven of Pentacles, this is how they were feeling. They were having this harvest come in, and there would be more to come. What do we need to know about this Knight of Swords? Yeah, they want to keep putting in this work because they want to gain the reward, but they don't have that foundation anymore. And you're not accepting their offer. It looks like they've given several attempts for this new starts, coming in immature, waving their wands. But now they're not working together anymore. They are not having that teamwork with you or others. They're doing all of this for possibility, for an opportunity, for this Ace of Pentacles. What do we need to know about this city? They live in the city. What about the city? King of Wands. Somebody that lives in the city. Somebody that gives him money. A Queen of Cups energy. These are two energies that give this person money. Five of Pentacles. And they're in need. Give me a card on this King of Cups reverse. King of Pentacles, he's out of money. They have no finances. They're in like a Knight of Wands energy. Wow. They're in a Knight of Wands energy. They're no longer in the King of Wands energy. They've been downgraded. Since they've been with this Queen of Cups. What about this Queen of Cups? What about her? Who is she? This is somebody that's standing guard from giving their energy to these energies. This Queen of Cups is avoiding, blocking out, giving to these two energies. Two here, two there. That's a female. She's no longer giving to these energies. These energies that were working together. Trying to paint a picture. A King of Pentacles reverse, that's a liar. And a King of Wands reverse, that's a liar that live in a city. Same city as her maybe. A nearby city. They all worked with this group. With this Knight of Swords energy. They all celebrated together, but now they're all falling apart looking for new opportunities because they don't want this cycle to end. Some of these energies were working with a group outside of a group, a smaller group within the group, that they were even keeping a secret, trying to paint this story the way they wanted it to go. But they have no power. None of them. They have no power. Wow. Let's see. Let's get some of these cards on these energies here. Let's see what they were looking for. Let's pinpoint some things. First off, this group that they broke the oath to, that they're coming to you, wanting to make you an offer to keep this cycle open. What do we need to know about this group that they've been lying to, that they took an oath with? Frequency match. They matched their frequency. They were on the same vibe. They were after the same thing, on the same goal. They are all lying to each other. Give me a card on this Ace of Swords reverse. They can't embrace happiness because they live a lie. The lure of the ego. The ego seeks control and validation, but the desire for personal gain can lead you off course. Be mindful of choices driven by pride or arrogance. True alignment flows from your higher self, not the ego. They all lied to each other. They never embraced the truth, so they could never embrace their true happiness. The life you desire begins with a single choice. Choosing joy as you let go of the belief that happiness is beyond your reach. You awaken to the truth. You were not born to suffer, but to experience love, beauty, and creativity. And they are denying that of themselves, being confided with a group, being bound together, and then breaking an oath, just doing flip-floppily activity everywhere. Not belonging anywhere because they are not going within, finding self. They're looking on the outside. Who can help me with this? Who can help me with that? Causing more confusion for themselves, along with the ones that went along with them. They match. Like attracts like, and your energy calls forth relationships and interactions that match your frequency. And they embodied the qualities that they saw in these others because they saw a reflection of themselves. Lying to each other. So everything that they were doing and portraying in this group, they were all putting on the face to match whoever they were in front of. Whoever they were speaking to at that time, they were matching that person's energy at that time. But when you talk another time, another day, and they pick up somebody else's, they have imposter syndrome. For sure. And they worked hard and studied at this. They thought they saw far enough ahead. This Knight of Swords energy. Yeah, because they were taking these actions, working together, they thought they were making some gain, forward movement on this horse. They thought because they were making some kind of movement, some kind of motion was going on, they were headed for a legacy of wealth. But they're only headed for a catastrophe. This procrastination reverse. They're headed for a catastrophe for sure. That's been already shown. Selfless abundance. True abundance is when your cup overflows. They're coming in with a fishy cup, an empty cup, a cup that you may have filled already before. And they want to pour it out in front of you and say, here, can I have some more? Like you're full. They are aware that your abundance overflows because you maintain temperance. And this allows you to give generously to others. When your energy is no longer consumed with self-survival and personal maintenance, you will be positioned to help in a selfless way. They want you to give to them selflessly. Oh, you're being stingy. Give me some more. It's like the baby with the bottle. You give the baby the bottle and then they learn that game of throw it on the floor so you can go pick it up again and they laugh. Yeah, that's these fools, but they're not cute little babies. This is right here where they were doing this, but now this is you. You're not taking their offer for them to have a new opportunity. They didn't take the offer. This has caused them instability. Them and their group that lost the opportunity. What do we need to know about this opportunity this group lost? Because they have blocked heart chakra. How many times is this card going to fall out? Unwanted energy they hold. You don't want anything to do with it. You are aware what seems like an opportunity may come with unseen strings attached. Before you commit to anything, look deeper. Are you stepping into alignment or unknowingly inviting an energy that may overwhelm you? Ashe, stay woke. And we are, because these two fools then tried. Yes, they did. Both of these fools in South Node, posing as a King of Pentacles and a King of Wands. Yeah, that Big D energy. Oh, that Big Daddy Cash energy. Oh, yeah. Yeah. False. They ain't got it like that. Don't let that fool ya. Don't let it fool you. And see, that's where they are so blown away because they used to them simpletons, them desperate pick-me-hoes that would fall for their false personas. Because see, they thought we ain't never seen a real Big D. Or maybe we ain't never seen somebody or a few somebodies with a whole lot of cash and material things. Maybe they thought that we were some chicken head that would fall for your life. Like we ain't never had it good. Child, please. That's so funny. Emotional mastery they were not aware of. And how we would not be conflict in our desires. We're set in stone on those. We are listening and taking heed to Big Mama. My Big Mama Rachel. My Big Mama Aline. And there's more. Alice. No amount of material success can bring lasting peace. If you haven't cultivated it within, no matter how great your external ambitions may be, remember that mastery of your inner world is the ultimate achievement. And this is what this King of Pentacles is learning. that money is not buying him shit that he really needs. And he's taking a loss, a great one, and it's starting in them pockets. They're going to get the taste of that sweet rose and get to start all over again and walk through that fire. Just as nature moves through cycles, so do you. When financial or emotional loss occurs, step back and see the full picture. This is just a passing storm in a lifetime of unfolding abundance. A repeat lesson because you are all caught up in your emotions instead of mastering them, unaware that you were coming for one who was a master of self and their emotions. So what can they expect for doing this? This King of Pentacles in reverse. Wow, 2 cards. Wasted time and energy on their part, and you knew it would be for you, so why would you waste your time? You have that divine intelligence and guidance. You're in alignment. You're very much aware of it. Divine intelligence knows no boundaries. It reaches beyond space and time to guide you with infinite precision. Trust that this higher wisdom is orchestrating the perfect path for you. Even if you cannot see the full picture in this moment, and baby, I love it. Ooh, surprise me, Big Daddy Universe, Big Mama Universe. I love y'all surprises. I do. That's why I don't hesitate to cut a bitch off when I'm guided to. Because I know what they're trying to stand between it. And that makes me aware of where I should stand. Right here, guarded against who I give my energy to, just as you. This King of Wands that ain't getting up no more. That thing's hanging down to the ground, to the ground. Oh yeah, you like to hang it low? You like to hang it low? That scarcity mindset that this energy's been in, depending on that wand to stand on. Oh. Anybody say limp noodle? Ramen noodle? If you believe there is never enough time, love, or resources, you may overuse them. You will unknowingly create that experience. Shift your focus from fear of loss to trust and overflow. What is meant for you will never be scarce. When you go in a lack mindset, and this is one I still practice to this day on that matter, because this is something deeply embedded within all of us in different ways, huge ways. That's why I'm saying, and other ones that actually walk through it and walking through it will tell you it's never ending. You're still constantly enlightening yourself. You're constantly a student and a teacher at the same damn time. That's why I love comments, feedback, other people's thoughts. I love it. Not for my own, but to share that aspect. Not an energy vampire, hoarding. I'm about growing. Each one teach one. All of us knows a piece of this puzzle. That's why we can watch several readings and see, hey, that's the same story. Hey, I see the connect. I got a little bit more piece of an information or a confirmation. When you're not watching or listening to gain validation, oh, I told you I was right. Oh, yeah, I knew he did that. No, it's about confirmation of what you already knew, yes. But it's not about giving you validation, a pat on the back. We're not celebrating their catastrophes, how they've blown their crown chakra, putting all this spell work, manipulation. What's going to occur with this manipulation, this work that they put in, all this team effort? What's going to come of that? Falling sideways. Sacred union. They have no sacred union. They won't find companionship unless it's with another sewage witch. I've heard it called sewer maiden. I'm calling them a sewage witch. You are not meant to be alone, but they are meant to be alone. This falling sideways, them being blocked from any such union after blowing the one they were given. Apparently, this must have happened because they're not selfless in their abundance, and they have a heart blocked heart chakra. They were too busy working out of the root. Materialistic, selfish, overindulgent. What they want, what we will be receiving, those that have healed, those that have let go, not pouring into these empty cups, we'll have that sacred union because we're not meant to be alone. A divine partnership is part of your journey in this lifetime, bringing mutual evolution, and joyful companionship. They won't have that. They've lost it because of their scarcity mindset and the harmful influences that they've allowed to enter. Eyes, ears, interfering with the senses in all levels, all areas. Not all of who surround you support your highest good. Pay attention to relationships and influences that lower your vibration and cloud your judgment. When it interferes with something, this is why it's important to already know the direction you are going, the direction you want to go. Therefore, when you're already standing 10 toes down in it, no one can push you off of it. But when you're still trying to develop, and this is why we go into hermit mode. Solo dolo, by ourselves, not just 5 minutes a day. I'm talking straight up. For me, I started calling it monk mode. No lie. Solo dolo for real. I was cut off from everyone for real. No one to call about anything, ask about anything. Research all myself. Bravo for me. Yeah, you can toot your own horn. Who said you can't? Them haters. Child, please, toot your horn. Don't let them lower your vibration. Protect your energy by choosing your interactions wisely. They wanted to blur the vision. They wanted you to let down your boundaries and to give to them. And they're trying to rush in. These are mofos that were trying to skip the process. They didn't want to go through the work. They wanted to rush the process and manifest off of what you withhold or what is within you. They saw what was unfolding for you. And they knew that divine timing was playing a huge part in this. That's why they watch so much tarot. Because they can't see shit themselves. They can't put the pieces together either. Their ego's so big, they refuse to believe that it's them that it's being spoken of. Misaligned, pulled away from their desired outcome. Things are blowing. It's like I'm getting like a time bomb. explosion, eruption, fire, being burned by the sun, being burned by that fire. Because they tried to rewrite the story and they have no power. Another outcome for the King of Swords energy that wanted to come in with burdens that you're not even on a match. They can't match your frequency. That cycle's come to an ending. Them that worked with this group that are not even loyal to their own oath or to each other, being liars, working with two others, and a King of Pentacles energy reverse, and a King of Wands energy in reverse. That little, it used to be a Kabasa, but now it's a Vayana type energy that you're holding your guard up against. They can't get any other opportunities. You're not giving your energy. Let's get a card on that. Because they're coming in for you to give your energy. They're going to rush in. What do you need to expect, do? What do we need to know about that, Holy Spirit? Them rushing in. What do we need to know? Wow. Oh, I was holding the deck upside down. They're wanting to cause you to act out of character, and they're running out of time to do this. They're using pyrite for protection. Also, let it be known, you can use pyrite to boost your protection shield from, I believe this helps with like that scatter energy. I call it scatter energy. And it doesn't matter if it's within the astral realm type telepathic way or with actual energy weapons. I'm going to leave that part right there. Sorry, it's the energy weapons. But anyway, that helps. Oh, this is another thing. Yes, underneath that head wrap, honey. Because they're trying to remote view you, get into your mind and see what's going on with you. Them crystals in the head wrap is for a reason. There was some pyrite in your head wrap under your cap or something. But remember, you are protected. And if you've already completed this cycle, you already know what works for you. But those that are for future reference, there's a little gem, a crystal gem. Your significant other is sending you negativity. So take a spiritual bath, protect your energy, call your energy back, release their energy. Call your energy back pure and clean, bright, scrubbed out, fresh with brand new energy in it. Not their stinkiness on it, okay? They're going to keep posting shit trying to get to you. And they're going to play the victim as soon as they're caught or feel like they're losing in the battle. But they're not going to be able to hide these unexplained welts and bruises and scratches and other things that are coming to them. And that is the message. You can't run from karma.